Peace.
Internet, today's me, the Lamb Shadow, and welcome to another video. Today we're here to talk about more about The Sims 4. I already did a video on this earlier, so we're not gonna go back into the game. I did check though, and the save, I think it's saved for the most part. But I might need to redo some things. But anyway, today we're here not through a gameplay video, but a mod tutorial of all things on how to install mods. Because, you know, if you guys are fucking idiots, then you're gonna need to know how to do this. But it's pretty freaking simple. This isn't gonna take too long. All you need to do, you need to find yourself a mod. Now, I have found myself a mod. It's called Torture and Chaos. Okay, we need Torture and Chaos, which is gonna be for a series I got coming up, and I'm actually following instructions from the man himself, the Gaming Lemon. If you guys want to go watch him, look him up. He's always the first that pops up. Look at him right there. He's awesome, and he makes some of the best videos. He was one of my first subscribers. I mean, one of my first subscriptions when I subscribed to him. So go check him out. But basically, you need to go to the link, and then you need to find the mod. If you guys want to learn how to install, I'm using Torture and Chaos as an example. But this is just sort of a basic idea on how to install mods. So basically, what you're gonna do, you're gonna come to this site. By the way, if you guys want to go and find this, find this mod for yourself, or more specifically for Sacrificial. This guy makes some of the greatest mods I've ever seen. He's awesome, and I love it. You guys need to go check him out. It's just amazing. Check him out. Here's the link right here. So, basically, for Torture and Chaos, you had to come down here, to pick one of these links, whatever you wanted to download. I picked Torture and Chaos version 1.4, and it brought up this thing down here where it said, hey, download this shit. So then, what you want to do, you want to go to your files, with this beautiful face in the background. Get out of my, yeah, wait, make it big full screen. And then you want to go to your downloads. And if you look, see, here it is. I actually have something for Extreme Violence, but for whatever fucking reason didn't install. But here we have Torture and Chaos. Now this is a very recent video that I'm getting this from. This is made June 4th, so it's pretty recent, a couple months old, but still pretty recent. So basically, if you're on Windows, this is the only way I know how to do it. For you Windows people, you got lucky. If you're on Mac, you're fucked. And if you're trying to follow this tutorial. But anyway, you're gonna need WinRAR. It's pretty freaking easy. Go find WinRAR. It's everywhere. WinRAR. It rolls right off your tongue. That is like a twister getting twisted up. Where did that go? Like a twister getting twisted up like a Twizzler. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so basically you're gonna want to open this up in WinRAR, and then, well, then you're gonna find a bunch of this stuff. Sometimes stuff will be in files, other times it'll be different. What you're looking for these package files. Everything that's under type, if you see package file, you're gonna need these files. And I mean all of these files. So minimize that and go to your documents. And if you have already, you have to have Sims 4 for this, obviously. But if you've already had Sims 4, you got Origin installed and everything, then you should go to your documents and find an electronic arts folder. You want to go here and you'll find The Sims 4, and then this will pop up. Then you're gonna want to go to your mods folder. Now this comes with every with the game. When you download it, this will be there, and you see all the and if you haven't downloaded any mods yet, all you should see is this resource CFG file. That's good. That means you're clean and you're ready. So I just minimized what I needed. So basically, you want to open back up WinRAR, make sure it is in full screen because you're gonna need to drag all this. And basically, what you need to do, it's pretty easy at this point. You want to take your mouse, the thing that you've been using to click things for years. You want to highlight all this, all the package files. And sometimes mods will have models. For example, I just clicked on the fucking internet. No. Sometimes my brain died. Sometimes mods can have more things to get more packaged files. Like if we go to extreme violence WinRAR, as you can see, it's different. You have more packaged files. You have a freaking script file. You have props. You have extras. And I'm just saying, if you have any of this type of stuff, if this sort of thing happens, all the package files, get them and put them in your mods folder. And like all the models and all that, you're gonna need those, or the mod ain't gonna register properly. Believe me, I've tried. So, but we're not downloading Extreme Violence. I need to get rid of that because that doesn't fucking work. But anyway, open up your mods folder. I have it here, quick access, because I use it a lot. Then you want to open up WinRAR. So as you can see, Torture and Chaos version 1.4 Jungles Edition.zip. This is what I downloaded from that website on Patreon. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna highlight all this, and you're gonna drag it into your mods folder. And then once you got that, then boom, shakalaka, you're done. Now if things are in files like Extreme Violence was, like I just showed you, then you need to go into the files, highlight whatever's in them, highlight all the package files, and just drop them in the mods folder. Like everything. If only the package files, everything else is just weird. But now that you have this, now you're done. You're done. Now you just go into your game and you go to see if the mod worked. That's it. That's literally it. It's pretty simple. Very, very simple. I see. Look at all this. All this. It's pretty easy. Get rid of WinRAR. It's very, very easy, and you guys are. And if you guys want to start modding games, this is exactly where to start because it's so easy. Sims 4 just knew that someone was gonna try to mod eventually, so they just lightened the favor and made a mods folder. And now we have Torture and Chaos. Yay! But as you can see, if you don't want mods, if you don't want the current mod installed, or if you have multiple mods, that's not recommended. By the way, do not put your mods in folders, like, at all. Do not. It'll make your mods folder messy, but it will also, help the computer, because if you put stuff in folders, it actually makes the game, it makes the mod harder to detect by the game, and therefore it won't register. So that's why you don't want to put them in folders. But if you don't want the mod, all you need to do, what I do, see, I had a little test run on a mod right here. I made a folder for Woohoo. It was a test. Why? Because Woohoo, I actually got mods to work. This is my first attempt. And I'm not opening it because fuck you. But basically, you make a folder outside of your mods folder. So as you can see, let me make a folder. Call it Torture and Chaos. Now we have a Torture and Chaos file. And now, what you're gonna want to do, you may have to either open up a brand new window for files, or you're gonna have to, no shit, or you're gonna have to, fuck, go here. Or you're gonna have to do this, what I'm doing. There. So basically, if you don't want mods, what you're gonna do, you're gonna do the same thing we did with WinRAR. You're gonna highlight it and you're gonna move it. But you're gonna move it to that file outside of the mods folder. And when you move it into your file, for this, in this instance, Torture and Chaos, let's just make sure it registered. Yes, it did. Okay, so now you're done. That's how you get rid of mods, or if you want the mods, you put this into your mods folder. That's it. And now you have just modded a game. It's very, very simple. But yeah, it makes it the folders are very hard to see, especially in the midst of all these other files that are needed for the game to run. But it's in the game file, but it ain't in the mods folder. And if it isn't in the mods folder, then the game can't detect it. It's just a stupid file, and it just kind of pushes it out of the way like an outcast. But they'll be hidden, and you need to be on the eye out, because if you try and move stuff from other files by accident, you're fucked. You just screwed up the game. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta move files into mods or move files into other files, and you're done. Then you just go in your game, play. It's that simple. It's like the easiest modding thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, if you want to go check out the game Levinson, it's on YouTube. Go check him out. Here he is. They're here. My computer's running slow. See, there he is, the man. I'm actually getting this link from his most recent video, The Vampire Purge, which is episode 23 of Sims 4. Which he actually gives you a link. It's not, you can't like click it, you actually have to highlight it. It's right here. You have to highlight that. Then you need to put it into a new tab and just put it in your search. And it'll bring you here, and all you're going to do, you're going to go down to the bottom where these links are, and you got to click on, if you want to download Torch and Chaos, you got to click that, or you can click whatever the hell you want. But that's it. And now you guys know how to mods. Without further ado, fuck you and goodbye.